G'day folks, and welcome back to the channel for episode number 14 of my cold dual-wielding Reaper playthrough. Last episode we cleaned up most of Act 1. We also went and got ourselves a nice pair of shoulders from the Tomb of the Heretic. Got a little bit lucky on that one, but hey, I'll take it. This episode we're going to be starting in Act 2, and I do have to go and do the Barnabas water pump quest. Before that though, there's something else I wanted to do. Two things actually. First one is this ring. I noticed that even though it has a ton of pierce, a ton of poison, and a decent amount of vitality resistance, I take it off, kinda nothing happens, which means this ring is providing me with a little bit of health and not a whole lot else. But I do need Aether, Chaos, and Bleeding resistance. So I'm going to use this one for a little bit. Now this one is also not amazing. It's kind of a few levels out of date, just a couple dozen or so, something like that. But I'm going to use that for a little while. So that's going to cap my vitality. It's going to give me a bunch of extra chaos. Unfortunately, no Aether. But what I may have to do there is drop some components on the chest here, change this one to a scaled hide, and then maybe I can put something like some sort of... I was going to say some sort of Aether resistance on the chest, but now that I'm thinking of it, I'm pretty sure there is no Aether resistance component, except for maybe, is it Living Armor that has a little bit? Anyway, I may not be able to do that, but I can probably juggle some stuff around and get some, or maybe we can go and grind some reputation here, and maybe there's some augments or something like that. Because I don't currently have any augments on my rings. And I would love to have some, for example, Slith Venom, which is Devil's Crossing, but I don't have the reputation for it. But it would be very, very nice. Poison don't really need, but that bleeding, yeah, I could use 30% bleeding resistance for sure. Unfortunately, don't have the reputation for it, so that's no good. Actually, let me just have a quick look here off screen in the augments section for Aether resistance. Let's see. Who's got Aether resistance? Ah, wouldn't you know it? It's Devil's Crossing. Alright, well, Act 2 is going to give us a lot of Devil's Crossing reputation, so hopefully by the time we kill Cronley, we'll be able to use that sort of stuff, or, I mean, preferably before I get to Cronley, but we'll see how that goes. The other thing I wanted to show, and I tested this just before, which is why there's blood pools all over the floor here. If we look at the makeup of our damage, so let me just get the buff there. 8,600 of cold and single-digit hundreds of everything else. We are a cold build now. We are absolutely fully invested in cold, which means I don't need vitality, aether, or physical resistance shredding anymore. So I can take probably all except for 1 point out of Spectral Wrath at this point. So I'm going to go and do that. And then we'll probably put that... Excuse me, I didn't mean to bother you. We'll probably put that straight into the bar and get up to, well, a little closer to... what is it called? I wanted to say Reap Spirit, but no, it's Harbinger of Souls is the goal there. So I'm going to leave 1 point in Spectral Wrath here, because I do still like the ability to, you know, if there's an archer over here and he shoots me, Spectral Wrath will hit him, and maybe it'll put a proc under him or shoot something at him. I like having that. If you don't, just cut this off, no big deal. The Vitality and Aether Strike Back is kind of nice, but yeah, I think I'd rather have the extra points here. I could also have dumped a lot of that into Soul Harvest to get even more cold and vitality damage, and once we get to level 70, we'll get another 30% of vitality converted to cold on our shoulders, which will bring us up to 87% conversion. But for now, I think we kind of beeline for the exclusive skill we're getting there. Right, I need, actually, before I talk to him, I need some scrap, so I will need, let's take 12. 6 for him, and 6 for the bridge there. Well, let's take 16, I guess. And maybe I'm going to start dynamiting some purple items. Though having said that, I don't exactly have a lot of dynamite at the moment. So I would have to go back to normal to craft some, which I don't mind doing, but I'm going to try and avoid it for a little while. Alright, we repaired that, and that's our scrap kind of sorted. We don't need to spend any more to progress the story. And let's go kill us a Slith so we can get into Act 2. Alright, getting more points in Arcane Barrier, pretty good. Oh, also, just before we get too deep into this, the remaining 4 points here, I was considering putting them in the right side of Amatok here. The Blizzard only triggers on a crit. Our offensive ability is kind of so-so. 20% against trash means probably something like 7 or 8% against bosses. It's not horrible, but it's not amazing either. I'm also considering 4 points in the Ghoul, just to get the extra death save, and I think I'll probably end up doing that. That will also get us a little bit more attack damage converted to health, which is, I mean, always good, right? There's no point having extra damage if you're dead. Why is that not firing? There we go. Sometimes you can shadow strike entire zones, and sometimes you can't go around a corner. Oh, actually, I gotta kill it. It's made out of loot. I mean, reputation as well, but loot. Alright, am I gonna get the totem in here this time? I ran through here a couple of times now with no totem, and I'd like to kind of get the totem. But we will see whether it's going to spawn. I don't think you're going to see it until you're, you know, decent ways into it. Am I on normal? No? No, I just do that much damage? Okay. I see a totem. There we go. We get the totem to play with. Everybody's happy, especially me. Alright. Let's maybe annoy some of these slightly stronger boys. See, I was gonna say see if it's any more difficult, but apparently it's not. We just do tons of damage. Can I actually use Amarastas to get that buff? Please stop dying so fast. Alright. So, Ill Omen down. We're gonna check out the Mark of Torment there, get a little bit of damage reduction just while we're fighting the initial wave. And bingo, bango, bongo. Everybody's dead. Wretched Crow, no. Watcher of the Frozen North, Shield, no. There's yet another piece of the Perdition set. As I've been saying for a while now, it's everywhere as soon as you don't need it. Let's go ahead and eat that. Actually, I say I don't need it. I mean, I definitely don't. But that is a lot of armor, and a decent chunk of health. And a lot of offensive ability. What do my resistances say? My resistances say no, because of bleeding. But other than that, no change. I'm going to hang on to those. I don't know that I'll actually use them, but I'll hang on to them for now. And then the rest of this stuff, the rest of that can go. And that'll be fine. Okay, let's see if we can just blitz to Veloth here. We can. Absolutely. Lovely. Push all of the damage reduction buttons, and let's see if we can just blow her up. Health bar has barely even moved. Easy GG. Alright, and Devotion Shrine. Push the button. There we go. A Mystic of Amarastas Flurry. I would like another 2 points in Lethal Assault. I do need Chaos Resistance, which is nice. Unfortunately, I need the resistances as well, so we're not going to use that one. Alright, back to town, and let's get underway with Act 2. Also, I'm going to spend this And I am definitely going to be taking the ghoul here. Having another circuit breaker just seems like a bit of a no-brainer to me.
I'm still waiting.
Yeah, I'm sure you are still waiting. Yep, just double-checking Baroneth's Fury is still bound. Or rather, the rumor is still bound to Baroneth's Fury. There we go. Alright. So that's all fixed. John Bourbon's buggered off back inside. We can go and talk to him.
Good, you're back. Is the ward?
I probably should have put the
So you must be
fancy XP clothes on before I did that, but I didn't, so it is what it is. Also, what do we got here? 21%, 36%, 50, 55%? Yep. That's going to be 70%. Okay, we have exactly, actually, 100% chance on the WPS skills, so I'm going to leave them alone. I'm going to leave that and just keep going. What are we up to? 47. 2 more levels, and we'll be getting Harbinger of Souls, which is pretty good. Physique, 45. Yeah, I think I'm going to go back to stockpiling points. I'm a little bit worried, not super worried, but a little bit that that I'm going to run into a piece of gear that I need a bunch of cunning or spirit to wear. Maybe the level 70 Malkadar's swords will require it. I'm not sure. But that's kind of the whole point of keeping a few points in reserve. So if that sort of thing happens, you don't have to either just not use the upgraded items, or spend an attribute reset potion, which you really don't want to do, because those things are quite expensive. Right. Don't forget, when you do beat up old Shanks here, he's got a bit of a stash in his... Well, let's not call it a house. Can you actually swing at that? Thank you. I've been trying to click on that for a good couple of seconds there. I didn't want to do it. What's the speed increase on that? Where are we? Just here, 7%. Okay, I want that number bigger. I want lots of things. Probably not going to get most of them. Right, so we just spam click on that one particular spot. It's at the bottom of the top option. But you basically just spam click on it, and it'll get the quest done in the way that doesn't end up with him murdering his family. Which is honestly kind of dark, although, I mean, it's kind of in the name, isn't it? It's the Grim Dawn, not the Lollipops and Rainbows Dawn. Alright, what happened to you? Yep, I'll track down the partner. Absolutely. Track down your partner and invite him to Homestead. We are going to go in here because I still have three devotion points that I need to get my hands on. And there's a couple, well, there's one in here, so definitely want to get my hands on this. Alright, that is a lot of goop on the floor. I really don't want to fight anything cold-based, because I'll be standing in goop and I just won't know it. Alright, see that? I bet there's junk on the floor there. I bet it's that cold circle too. Empowered Essence of Baronath. It's an amulet. I was actually thinking that was going to be the sword. That's alright, I'll take it anyway. And we're going to put a point in here. A little more health, a little more regen. Kind of don't care about the regen. But it is what it is. Let's jump out of here. And see if we can't go and find Isaiah. I mean, I say go and find him. I know exactly where he is. He doesn't move. What's that? That's 4 heroes. 1. Where's the corrupted guy? Where are you? There you go. 2, 3, 4. I killed those guys pretty quick. 5? 5. Okay, 5 heroes pretty quick. Do I hear 6? Do I hear 6? Anybody 6? Well, we got some... No, I think 5 was it. That's gonna be a lot of loot. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I could do with some more loot. That's... Where is it all? That's actually not that much. Alright, Balder's armor is actually pretty good. Especially if you're playing a physical character, but helmet, chest, and shoulders for a bunch of physical bonuses is kind of good. They are, I believe they're heavy armor. Where is it? Yeah, heavy chest armor. So I remember I used that set on most of my Death Knights, actually. The level 84 version, I think, is kind of perfectly placed to be that little 10 level gap filler, I guess we'll call it, between the levels 65, say, faction gear, and then the level 94 faction gear, or just holding out until you get Krieg set, whichever way you end up doing it. It's a nice little gap filler. I like the gap filler term. I'm going to use that. Alright, Tenebris here. He's going to go down. Not particularly dangerous. Van Braces of the Honor Guard could be good. That's a lot of blue on the ground. What do we got here? Impenetrable of the Honor Guard. Well, I'm already fairly impenetrable, so probably not. Alright, what do we got here? I guess we just kind of kill him. Oh, I didn't notice you with the arcane dispel ability. There's the Cowl of Mogdrogan for all of you people who like your pet builds. Yep, that'd be both of you, plus me. Alright, what do we got? Invokers, Time Warped Walkers, Kalidor's stuff, who cares? This could be good. That's a lot of armor. Let me see here. Where's that blueprint? There it is. Heavy chest armor, level 72. Bleeding poison, physical resistance, and life. That's actually kind of decent. I'm not going to say I'll use it, but it's kind of okay. These boots, on the other hand, man, I almost feel like I have to wear these. Having said that, my current boots, well, Chaos Resist isn't as important, is it? Just for right now. I think we make that swap. Do I have a Mark of the Traveler on me? Doesn't look like it. No, I don't. That's fine. I think I almost have to make that swap. Alright, there we go. Totem defeated, and now we can be on our way here. Let's go down this way, make it a little quicker. I do love how Ill Omen just sort of spreads. Just chuck it on something and watch as everything melts. Melts in puddles of blue. It's good fun. Alright, Isaiah Redden, always take the top option. If you take anything that's not the top option, you won't be able to buy potions from him in Homestead. And that would be quite the shame. Alright, so we've got the Arcovian Foothills Rift here. Let's actually go... Actually, I don't need to go back to town. There's a merchant right here. But I do want to vendor a whole bunch of this stuff. Mighty of Insight? Not enough resistances, I'm afraid. What about you? Nope. That was the Impervious Gloves I already checked out. Was that the Boulder's armor? Was. Nah, that'll be fine. Same with Kalidor's stuff. That can go. What were those gloves? I do always have the fallback option of Homestead or Rover's gloves at 70. Which is definitely fine. Something I could do. Yeah, that'll do us. Alright, let's grab some quests here. What do you need? I will search for your Elder. It's alright, I already know where he is. And I will go find the bandits. Now, I don't have a huge amount of dynamite, so I am going to go for a quick run through the mines here, just to get a couple extras. If you happen to have, for example, something like 48 of them, then you don't need to go through the mines, and you can just wander off to the north like I did with the Spellbinder. But I kind of want to get the extra dynamite from in here. And if I also happen to get a bunch of royal jelly, for example, then that'll help me out as well. So there's one. Can I get two? The dream, really, when you're going through here, the dream is getting three. 3 royal jelly. There's 2. So I just need 1 more. Usually you'll get round 2, I would say, on average, coming through here. There is 1 more section of bees, which we will come up to in a little bit. Nicholas goes down pretty quickly, which is very nice. Runebrand leg wraps, that's all elemental stuff. I'm going to take a much closer look at that. What do we got? That's a ton of armor. I would lose 2 points in Night's Chill. I would also lose a level 60 damage proc. I don't think that's worth it. That is nice, nice resistances, but that is definitely a pet item rather than a stab people in the face item. Nothing wrong with that, I'm just not playing a pet build. Just the 2 so far. I have got 3 royal jelly from somewhere. Don't know where, but I'm also not complaining. I think is that 5 now? I've definitely, 7, okay. I've definitely got my 3. Was not expecting to get anywhere near that many, but again, I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright, let's go get the Elder. We're going to give them their relic back. I have no use for it. I would really love to get my hands on the Nemesis relic. Pretty sure that's level 60. I haven't checked. Actually, let's go ahead and just have a quick look here. So if I do a search for Nemesis, let's turn those on. Nemesis is a level 60 relic, yes. So if I could get my hands on the Nemesis blueprint from, say, a totem, that would be amazing. By which I mean I'd be amazed if I can get it. But it would be very, very nice. Getting a little low on the old health points there. There we go, I'm probably standing in something. It is impossible to see anything with these whirlpools. I might even get rid of them just so I can see things again. What do we got? Agravix's Malice, that's for the wrong character. This would also be great for a different character. Okay, that's fine. Marauder's Gloves, got any resistances? No. Winterstorm Necklace, okay. None of this, basically. That's right. We'll sell it all, and it's... Where is it? Did I already eat the blueprint? Must have. But it's another blueprint that won't drop again. So it's hard to complain about that. Alright. I will do as you ask, thank you very much. We can go and give that back to the rovers. How are we doing for Devil's Crossing? Here we go. 1,000 more. Then I can fix... probably going to fix Aether rather than Bleeding. I may end up regretting that, but the thing with Aether is that it's very common, especially in Cronley's Lair, and it potentially hits you all in one go, whereas Bleed tends to be over time, so I should be better able to survive that. Because that's the theory. In a perfect world, I would just not have uncapped resistances, but don't really live in a perfect world. Alright, I've got way more jelly than I need, so I'm not going to go in there. I am, however, going to just throw Ill Omen at them and watch as they run around like idiots. Not one of them actually made it into melee range. The power of Ill Omen. Technically, the power of fear. Okay, these guys, very, very dangerous, especially on ultimate. They need to go straight away. Let's go find out if I went around and bought all of those or just some of the blueprints. So I need the Vengeful whatever it is. Also could drop... Let's just get the one I need. Vengeful Wraith, here we go. Do I want that? What does this do? 15, 12, a little bit of DA. Yeah, you know what? I kind of do want that. As long as we're at a merchant as well. You can buy all of this stuff, actually. I did say that I should be keeping some of those purple items to explode, but you know what? I don't think I'm going to. I will at a later date. But for right now, it's fine. I'm going to take the... what is this called? The Mark of Illusion off of this ring. Conjurer's Powder, 3% health. Yeah, okay. I don't... oh, no. No. Keep the item. That was very nearly a very bad time for me. I'm going to have to go find a new ring. Don't want that. Alright, and one Vengeful Spirit for you. Lapis Manticora. Nice little amulet there. Bleeding amulet by the looks of it. Yeah, bleeding or physical. Not bad. Okay. Devotion points. One more point here. This is another 4% attack damage converted to health. Some extra health regen. This is what I'm actually after. And we're going to go get that. Very close to 67. I'm going to get it here, I think. Yeah, there it is. And you know what that means? That means next level we get Harbinger of Souls. I'm certainly looking forward to that. The, what does that give you exactly? So it's all that vitality damage. We're going to convert all of that, or most of that, to cold, which is quite nice. And then attack damage converted to health, good stuff, and attack speed. Also good stuff. Alright, what is it? What can be done? Yes, I will find your shrine. I shouldn't have accepted that. That was not the quest I wanted. That was absolutely, definitely, 100% not the quest I wanted. But I accepted it, so it's going to either get done or annoy me for the rest of this character's existence, because it's on Ultimate. So I guess I'm going to be doing it. Alright, Golgoth the Rampaging. He's dead. Oops, didn't even get to attack that guy. Disappeared so fast. I think the I think Ill Omen spread to him, and then the whirlpools all triggered. I'm still unsure if I'm going to keep those whirlpools. They are definitely nice in terms of damage, but the problem is that they cover the ground, and it's very hard to see that you're standing in a pool of aether damage. So we'll see, we'll see. Alright, here you go. I found the Elder. Here it is. You're welcome. Goodbye. Bernard, thank you for the extra bag, even though... oh, I can actually get it. Very nice. And I think I'm going to spend the time to do this now, because it'll drive me nuts if I don't. That ring, I think, can go, and so can that ring. Right. I know. It's some sort of OCD. I'm aware. There we go. Alright. Completely unnecessary bag adjustments, but I mean, it's unnecessary for you, it's not unnecessary for me. Okay, back to Cronley's idiots. Now, I probably should go and talk to Mornay. I think I'll do that after I kill Cronley, though. I'm also really tempted to go and kill Wrecked by Protoss. Or Ascedian, whoever shows up. Feeling decently strong, which I guess is a really good way to end up dead. Just getting overconfident. Not a good idea. You guys can go. How's fire? Is fire capped? Fire's capped again, which is nice. There was a dynamite there. Yep. So the whole reason to come in here, well, there's two reasons to come in here. The main one is for that dynamite. The second one is to avoid the pit where Wrecked by Protoss and Ascidian and Boris live. But I'm kind of confident that I can take them. Kind of confident about that. How confident am I? You know what? Let's give him a shot. Let's give him a shot. Resistances are a bit low, actually. You know what? We're doing it. This is probably a mistake, but this is not a no fun allowed achievement run, so let's go have some fun. Let's get our Reaper killed. Who is it first? Okay, it's Ascidian. It's Ascidian. This is the... Is this the Stunjax one? Let's just run him around a little bit, see what he does. Yeah, that is the Stunjax one, okay. Okay, I think I can keep Ill Omen active on him, and I think I'll be alright. Yeah, there we go. See? What were you worried about? Easy, easy. Is Boris in here? Where's Boris? Did I kill Boris by accident? I don't know, but he's not in there. I expected he would be in there. Oh, there is also these guys here. You can talk to these... Frankie the Knife. And you can kill him or let him go. Alright, I'm listening. Yeah, let's free him. Why are you still here? Get moving. Cronley's gang defector. I don't know that they actually do anything if you do release them, but anyway, we'll see if they show up later. Pretty sure they don't. Grab the dynamite up here. I don't have any of the bounties. If you do have some of the bounties, this is one of the spots that they can spawn. So, you can get some extra loot if you have the bounties. It's only certain ones though, so it's probably not worth doing. There is, of course, the hidden chest just here, which, I mean, Duelist Saber is not particularly amazing, but free loot is free loot. Alright, where is old mate? There he is. Dravko the Torch. Yep, Aether Fire of the Eagle on the shoulder pads. Okay, okay. Alright, and we just keep beating these guys down. The time-warped walkers, that's what that circle is over there on the floor. There. This circle here, this green one. Quite nice defensively. Slows everything down. It's great. Defensive procs don't get anywhere near as much credit as they deserve a lot of the time. Right, where is he? There he is. The Breaker. Well, just like every other circuit breaker, snaps under pressure. Or under high load, I guess we'll call it. Did I get enough? I don't know if I got enough of these. I'm just going to go bash this one too. Alright, and we're into Cronley. Phrasing. We're into Cronley's lair. Or his hideout. Okay, is there anything in here that I want? I don't think there is. I'm pretty sure I don't need any of the MIs. Maybe his ring, maybe Cronley's ring, might be good to get. If it drops with good affixes, it could be alright. It drops with piercing resistance. That's the only part that I always remember. So that could be good. Just gonna use all of the damage reduction buttons I have, which is actually a lot. 2 dynamites, rune armor of Ignifar. Is that worth using? A little bit extra armor. That's a lot of chaos res. Some fizz res. It's probably not horrible, but also not a massive upgrade. And it would definitely uncap a bunch of resistances, so I'm probably not going to use it. Let's head down here and get quest item and also another devotion. Alright, and we have got the final one there. Now, I want to put this on something permanent, and you might think maybe Prismatic Rage. They're both circuit breakers. You know, if this one goes off, you want the other one to go off as well. And kind of, but once this one does go off, this has got a recharge of 40 seconds, whereas this is 50 seconds. So there's a good chance that, or there's a chance that the other one will be refreshed and then triggered again when this one comes off cooldown, and it won't be able to be used. So I do want to put it on something permanent. I think Pneumatic Burst is the only option I have until the next level. So next level, I'm going to try to remember to put that on Harbinger of Souls. Is it Harbinger of Souls? Yeah. So I'll try to remember the Ghoul on the Harbinger. Go ahead and check the link in the description for the Grim Tools and just make sure I did it. And if I didn't, yell at me in the comments. Because I'm probably going to forget, let's be honest. Although it's not that far away. Maybe I'll remember. No Shadow Strike for me. Kind of want to get some more Winter Storm procs. One more I think would be kind of enough. I don't know, I really enjoy the Winter Storm procs. The Arcane Blaze procs as well. The Fireballs too, although for some reason they're not quite as satisfying. They should be, because they also stun in addition to all the other stuff they do, but I just kind of don't care quite so much. Oh, I didn't kill Doreni. Alright. Well, goodbye, Doreni. There he goes. So killing him does in fact get us Devil's Crossing reputation. And negative reputation with Cronley's gang, I guess, but kind of don't care about that. What do we got? You idiots pretty much just get ignored. Not really too fussed about killing all of his friends, because they don't have any MIs that I care about. I will go get the totem. Moneybags is already dead, so I don't have to worry about him being over there. It's honestly pretty tame. Probably shouldn't be quite so blasé about Aether totems when my Aether resistance is uncapped. How close am I to... what am I doing? Turn the loot back on. Ravenous Wendigo, that's a vitality thing. Wrathmorn, Aether damage. Apothecary's Injector is rubbish. Okay, none of this. How close am I to Devil's Crossing? 430. I think I'm going to go get a potion. Cronley's Aether goop on the floor is quite dangerous. And I will probably end up standing in it a decent amount of this fight. So, let's go do a couple quest turn-ins. Maybe I can hit 68. Probably not, but maybe. Not really too fussed about that one, to be honest. It's a ring. I don't think his ring is that good. Alright, let's chuck that in there. We've got a cold two-handed, or I guess it's vitality and cold. Mostly vitality. Plus 4 to necrotic edge, lifesteal and over. Could be okay. Right. Aether. Done. Let's go kill Cronley before that wears off. Otherwise, I think we're okay. The undead after this is going to be a lot of cold, a lot of piercing, and some other elemental stuff. I'm not too worried about them. They don't really do Aether damage, so I think it should be fine. They definitely don't do chaos, although Kilrian... Oh, hello. You don't want to talk this time, you just want to kill me. Alright, here we go. Alright, I don't have an ability to dispel him, so we just kind of have to run around in circles. Wait for him to drop that little bubble. There we go. Let's see if your goop kills me before mine kills you. Looks like my goop was better. Alright, piercing, bleeding, elemental. Alright, now we're talking. Of Spines is worthless. Beast Caller's Talisman, equally worthless. This ring, I can't use it yet. The elemental damage, nice. The frostburn damage, nice. Percent health, attack speed, all good. Pierce resist, I don't care, but the elemental and bleeding is pretty good. Plus 3 Circle of Slaughter. I mean, I don't have that. I probably should look into getting maybe just 1 point. But I think we'll leave it for now. Fiendflesh Greaves and a Chest of the Winter Storm. If only I could wear that. The Fiendflesh Greaves are a decent pair of boots. Even for non-pet characters, they're not horrible. The Fiend's Flesh there is 5,000 point absorption. Just all damage. It's pretty decent. I'm not going to use it, but could be good. Alright, food ration on a bookshelf. I'm sure that's healthy. Let's have a look at some of this other stuff. So Chaos Res or Aether Res on boots. Aether and Elemental on gloves. Am I really wearing 2 Stonehide? Oh no, only the 1 Stonehide. Okay. As always, when you kill Cronley, make sure you come outside his lair so you can get the Twin Falls waypoint, because otherwise you're going to be running through his lair again. Which, I mean, you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. What I'm going to do, I'm going to grab the Twin Falls waypoint. Then we're going to exit to menu, and we're going to come back in here and kill enough of his goons to get the next... to get to Honored with Devil's Crossing. Because there's some stuff I want to buy from them. So exit to menu. Let's come back in. At this point, we're already in Ultimate, so once you're done with all of the Devil's Crossing quests, which actually, I'm not, so I don't actually have to go and do it. There we go, this should be Honored. I will speak with Barnabas, Honored with Devil's Crossing. Alright, perfect. Perfect. So I can, where are you? Elemental Resist, I don't really need. Vitality, I definitely don't need. Aether. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so 1, 2, that'll get me to 79%, which is enough, and then I'm going to put one of those on my amulet. So, bang, bang, and bang. Alright, we are not capped, but we are close. I hate using this, I hate relying on this to actually cap my resistances, but I'll use it if I can. Right, so we get some more attack damage converted to health here, we get some flat vitality, we're going to be converting all that. You know the spiel by now. Let's go ahead and put that on Harbinger of Souls. I did it, you guys, I did it. I remembered. I bet none of you believed I would. I also didn't believe that I would remember. But here we are. Ooh, Stonehide of Alacrity. Okay. Now we are talking. I would lose Cold Resist. I don't care. Those are going on. Oh, I didn't even look at the armor. More armor as well. Beautiful. And it looks like I don't even need the Unholy Inscription, which means I'm putting a... was it Restless Remains? Yeah, Restless Remains. There we go. More attack damage converted to health. The rest I don't care about, but getting... where is it? Here we go. More lifesteal. More lifesteal, more better. I'll probably end up taking that off later, but for now, it gets to stay. Was that the Winter Storm chest I just sold? It was. I'm going to hang on to that. I don't know that I'm going to use it. Especially when I have this one. They're both... Well, this one's higher level. Less armor. I'm probably not going to use it, actually, now that I'm looking at that. But I am going to keep it for reasons. Do I want to keep this? Piercing, Elemental, and Bleeding. That is actually kind of decent. We'll hang on to that as well. Boots, Ancient of Corrosion. No, I think we're good there. Sorry for everyone who plays Pet Conjurers. Not because of the Beast Callers thing I just sold, just in general. No, I rag on Pet Conjurers all the time. They're not horrible, they just start slow. Don't tell them I said that. Okay, let's see if we can't clear some of these quests here. So we've got Barnabas and Devil's Crossing. He's just going to tell us to go to Homestead. That's not going to clear that. This one I can't do yet. We can go to the Rovers camp, though. Am I going to get honored? No, I've already got honored with the Rovers, don't I? I have to get that quest, yeah. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, I need to get the writ for DC. Right, you're already honored. What can we do with your stuff? This is all rings, amulets, weapons. What have I got on weapons? I think I already have... I have Winter Bloom, so OA and a little bit of cold damage. Yeah, it's from these guys anyway. That's fine. We'll just do a little bit of the old quest turn in. No, I don't want the shrine here. Take this book. Where is some texts? There you go. Take those texts. Alright. Yeah, we're definitely cooking with gas now. Got some real lifesteal percentages going. Let me go grab that writ, and then we'll look at doing Windfalls, maybe even head underground.
I'll give you a good price for what I've got left.
Alright, you do that. Okay, Twin Falls. What do we got to do in Twin Falls? There's the Devotion Shrine. I think that's going to be the last one I need. We've got a very long loading screen because of reasons. No, I don't need the Devotion Shrine. So actually all I need... Well, now I'm thinking of it, there's actually nothing I need here. Little swelly boys are gone. I don't know why they keep disappearing. Wonder how long it's been since they disappeared. When did I last swap a piece of gear? Was it the gloves? Might have been the gloves. Anyway, that's fine. Frostborn of Alacrity is a pretty good weapon. What do we got here? Harassed Dread. I'm pretty sure he's cold and vitality. Mostly cold from memory. He's definitely dead. I'm definitely going to be clearing the area here before I even think about touching that totem. You know what? We'll do it properly. Just for a change, we'll do it properly. Turn the loot off, and let's go. Let's already turn that off. Frost Revenant can probably stay there, doesn't really need to die immediately. Warlock definitely does. My chaos resistances are quite low. Honestly, I probably shouldn't even be clicking on totems while I've got chaos resistances that low. Baldur's Armor. What do we got? Anything here? Dancing Shadows is really good, so chance to avoid melee attacks. Piercing Vitality Chaos. I think I just found a new pair of pants. I will absolutely hate to lose the Winter Storm there. But maybe I just do these two, and then yeah, we'll see. Anything else here? Equilibrium Sash, probably no good. Nah, although Elemental Seal is not cold damage, And it's on attack. No, I need the skill points. Alright, Frostburn. No, okay, none of this, none of this. Houndmaster's Bound Wraith. I was looking for one of those for ages. For a different character. At level 100. But still, I was looking for one of those for ages. Okay, I will do your task for you. But first, let me take a selfie. Let's grab the book here. So the Forgotten Passage, yeah, there's 3 of them that can spawn out here. You just gotta find the one that, or the one spot that it has spawned in. I like going through here and getting the hidden spoils. Almost never get anything good out of this, but I just like the hidden loot. There we go. We got anything to Shadow Strike too? Surely something was still alive to follow us. That'll do. Priests have got to go, obviously. And then I think we'll just continue on. I don't need to do that devotion shrine, so I think I'm going to leave it. What I said earlier about not clicking on totems with uncapped resistances definitely applies, definitely is still a thing, and is definitely something that I should be listening to myself about. So I'm just going to leave that. Also, there's a totem in here. Hopefully I remember not to click on it. We'll see how we go. Chillheart, Frozen. This is obviously going to take a little while, because cold damage is pretty much all I do. Okay, Storm Reaver, what are you? Two-handed Lightning Axe, Shaman Inquisitor, Storm Totem. Hey, that's not bad. Vindicator, Storm Totem build. Interesting. Oh, lovely dead end we've just discovered there. So it looks like we'll have to go around. That's fine. Grab the book while I'm here as well. And we need to go over here for Nomos Dread, but also for this little bookie. So 3rd book done. A little bit of XP. That's a level up, so we'll go straight back over here. We're going to max out Harbinger of Souls as soon as I can. Definitely reach the nicest level. Alright, Nomos Dread should be here. I'm going to spend a little bit of time here, kill off the priests, at least the easily accessible ones. I don't want him getting heals, if I can avoid it, so let's just see. Okay, we should be alright, actually. There shouldn't be huge amounts of them in the area. I guess we'll find out if his health bar suddenly fills up again. Nope, got him. Okay, Rotmender's Hat, I don't care. All of these, generally speaking, I'm not going to care. However, the axes are probably worth looking at. One more level, actually after this little area here, it's probably time to go back to normal and kill Namadea a few times, kill Malkadar a few times, get some new weapons, get a new hat. All of the ammos I'm using, all 3 of them, well actually 4. Ilgor's, I'm probably not going to go and get another one of these, just because it needs a skeleton key. But Namadea's Horns and the 2 Malkadar's Dreadblades, I could probably go for those. I might even try and farm up a decent Chill Strife and see how that goes. The minus 8% resistance that it adds to... yep, already dropped one of those. Adds to... what's it called? Night's Chill? Is pretty good. Okay, I'm going to do as you ask. Hopefully, I remember to kill her. But before that, got a few more things to kill here. Including my load times. It's interesting, I don't have anything else running. They shouldn't be taking this long. Maybe it's just my old toaster. Needs a clean out. Alright, I'm kind of hoping that... Why can't I Shadow Strike this? Maybe it counts as a door and it won't let me actually attack it. Okay. I was hoping this would be here. Inferno. Yeah, I'm probably going to head back to Veteran after this episode and farm up a bunch of MIs. I remembered not to click on that. So probably the start of next episode will start with me having gained a level, maybe a level and a half, and having new weapons and a new hat. We'll see what happens though. We will have to wait and see. Might actually be the next episode. I might spend an episode on farming. I don't think I've done a farming episode yet. Some people seem to enjoy those. I'm actually generally enjoy them as well. But we'll see. Okay, let's get through this. We'll kill Kilrian, and then that might be the end of the episode, I think. But we got to get to him first, and we do have Laudos Vagra and Ravina Kerr on this level to kill as well. And a bunch of priests in there. Always, always, always kill the priests. Yeah, I think the priests are in this mess. That's Aether damage. Let's not eat that. Oh, actually, Aether's capped now, isn't it? Or near as dam is. It's still kind of tickled a little bit. He always seems to drop the Spectral Bludgeon, the caster weapon. So this one here, Alexa's Trozan's, versus this one, which is actually kind of useful. This exact one, slight upgrade on the Shard of Astrakhan. I'm going to get the Malkadars. Get 2 good Malkadar's weapons, maybe go and kill the Chill Strife droppers a couple of times. It's Janaxia and... Ooh, hello. Something is messing my day up. It's probably a Warlock somewhere. Janaxia and Laria, I think it is. Maybe kill them a few times. Get a decent one of those. Could be worth using that. If we can get a decent one of those. Alright. Just walk past all these. Don't have to worry about the totem being here because we already saw it. I am going to get the loot that's hidden in the walls here. Once again, not actually very exciting. A couple of greens that I'm going to end up selling. Alright, coming up on Ravina Kerr here. All I'm worried about when I go into fighting Ravina Kerr is killing the priests. She has a lot of hit points, so I don't really want to kill her 2 or 3 times. Okay. So she's doing Vitality. Not too worried about that. Something is shredding my elemental resistances though, which I don't love. Alright, that's her down. We'll go in here as well, why not? Grab the hidden spoils. I've already found the treasure trove, but yours may be in here. I forget exactly where it spawns, but it's kind of over there, near the hidden spoils. And it could also be in this last room here. I'll go over to where it could be. It's not going to be there for me, obviously, but yours could be just somewhere around this little broken pillar. Also, this is going to be fun. You usually get a bunch of stuff come out of the ground in here. Actually not that exciting. I was kind of hoping there'd be a lot more than that. Ah well. Let's go say hi to Kilrian, and then this, I think, will be the end of today's episode. Priest's got to go, obviously. More stuff dragging itself out of the ground. I think everyone's dead. Grab the loot, why not? can't get upgrades for your gear if you don't get all the loot. Okay, Kilrian, same as normal. Lots of vitality damage. Don't stand in the goop. Don't get hit by his dart. And try not to fight him and another hero at the same time. Probably seems like good advice to me. I'm actually going to run away from that. That's a lot of damage. I think, yeah, I was standing in his goop. That's why. Can't see it because of all the blue goop on the floor. I'm definitely going to have to rethink the devotions here. What do we get there? Stone-faced tower shield. Okay, who cares? Soul pendant? No. Although, it's not horrible. Spirit ward's not bad. 8 physical resistance. Definitely usable, but no, definitely not. Right. Coldstone. Also, next episode we're going to be doing Old Mate Here's quest. Are you on the Dynamite quest? Yes, okay. So, he's still got the Explosives quest. Let's get this Devotion Shrine. Actually, I don't need the Devotion Shrine. Yeah. Yeah, we're done in there. That's fine. Right, so if we turn this quest in... Will this dynamite suffice? Can't end well. Okay. So because we are honored with Devil's Crossing now, we do actually have his honored quest. And that's going to open up the... Where is it? Does it actually show on here? I don't know if it shows on here. Hargate's Island, which might be this one maybe. I'm not sure exactly where it is. Might be one of these little ones off the coast somewhere. But Hargate's Island has a laboratory in it, and inside the laboratory is Elena, the first of the Slith, and Elena has the +1 to Nightblade skills amulet. And I want it. And I want one with either the Winter Storm or the Grove on it. Now, whether or not I'm going to get that, I don't know, I can't say for sure, but that's the goal. However, that's going to be the goal for tomorrow's episode, I guess in 2 days' time, the next episode, because this is going to be the end of this episode. So thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye for now.